In this video, you're going to see what life will be like in 2030. You'll get a glimpse of the future through the eyes of a person with futuristic technology. Hey, in this video, we're going to take a look at what life will be like in 2030. By that time, many people believe that almost everyone will have some sort of futuristic technology integrated into their lives. So what will it be like? Let's find out. Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos. 10. We'll all be driving flying cars in 2030. We'll all be driving flying cars. Or at least that's what many people believe. While the idea of personal flying vehicles has been around for centuries, it's only in recent years that technology has advanced to the point where it might be possible. Several companies are working on flying car prototypes, and at least some of them will likely be ready for commercial release in the next decade. Of course, there are still a few hurdles to overcome, such as regulations and safety concerns. But if all goes well, flying cars could become a reality in the not-too-distant future. And who knows? Maybe by 2030, we'll all be commuting to work in our very own flying cars. 9. Virtual reality will be a regular part of our lives. It's hard to predict exactly what life will be like in 2030, but one thing is certain. Virtual reality will play a big role. We're already seeing hints of this technology in games and movies, and it's only going to become more commonplace in the years to come. Imagine being able to visit any place in the world without leaving your living room, or being able to step inside a virtual representation of your favorite book or movie. This technology will also have important implications for education and training. Students will be able to take field trips to ancient Rome or the bottom of the ocean without ever leaving the classroom. And surgeons in training will be able to get hands-on experience in a virtual operating room before ever performing real surgery. In many ways, virtual reality will change the way we live, work, and play. 8. Robots will do most of the manual labor. Robots will play a major role in our lives. By that year, robots will have taken over many of the manual labor tasks that are currently performed by humans. This will free up humans to focus on more creative and meaningful work. It will also change the way we live and interact with each other. For example, we will no longer need to commute to work, since we'll be able to work from anywhere in the world. We'll also have more leisure time, which we can spend on pursuits that are truly rewarding and fulfilling. In many ways, life in 2030 will be very different from life today. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Life in 2030 will be very different from life today. For one thing, robots will do most of the manual labor. This means that factories will be able to produce more goods with fewer workers. Moreover, robots will also increasingly be used to care for the elderly and perform other tasks that are currently done by human beings. In addition, cars will largely be replaced by self-driving vehicles, and many people will work from home instead of going into an office. As a result, life in 2030 will be more efficient and convenient than it is today. Some people may find this change to be unsettling, but ultimately, it will make life easier for billions of people around the world. 7. The sun will be the main source of energy for the world. It is safe to say that the sun will be the main source of energy for the world in 2030. Solar panels will be widespread, and most homes and businesses will rely on solar power for their energy needs. Wind turbines will also be common, and many areas will generate their electricity using renewable energy sources. This will lead to a cleaner and more sustainable world with far less pollution than we have today. In addition, the use of electric cars will become the norm, and public transport will be increasingly electrical. This shift away from fossil fuels will help to combat climate change and protect our planet for future generations. Wind turbines will also be a common sight, generating power for homes and factories alike. In addition, many people will drive electric cars, powered by batteries that are charged by solar and wind energy. This shift to renewable energy will help to protect the environment as well as create new jobs in the solar and wind industries. As a result, the world will be a cleaner and brighter place in 2030. 6. There will be colonies on Mars and other planets. Looking into the future, it's clear that humanity will continue to explore and colonize other planets. With advances in technology, we will be able to better withstand the harsh conditions of space travel, making it possible to establish colonies on Mars and beyond. Life in these colonies will be very different from life on Earth. The lack of gravity will require us to adapt our bodies and our way of life. We will have to learn to live in close quarters with limited resources. But even with all these challenges, there is no doubt that human beings are capable of creating thriving communities on other planets. So while we don't know exactly what life will be like in 2030, we can be sure that we will continue to reach for the stars. 5. Nanotechnology will allow us to create anything we want from scratch. Nanotechnology refers to the manipulation of matter on an atomic or molecular scale. In other words, it is the science of creating things from scratch, atom by atom. The potential applications of nanotechnology are virtually limitless. In the future, we will be able to create entire buildings, vehicles, and even people using nanotechnology. We will be able to tailor-make materials to suit our specific needs and manufacture products with incredible precision. Nanotechnology will also allow us to create things that are too small or too complex for conventional manufacturing techniques. In short, nanotechnology will enable us to create anything we want, and that is why many experts believe that nanotechnology will revolutionize the world as we know it. 4. Genetically modified foods will be commonplace. 2030 will be a year of great change. Genetically modified foods will be commonplace, with new varieties being developed to suit the changing needs of consumers. New technologies will also allow for the mass production of these foods, making them more affordable and accessible than ever before. In addition, new regulations will be put in place to ensure that these foods are safe for consumption. This will all lead to a significant increase in the number of people who can enjoy healthy, nutritious meals. As a result, overall health and well-being will improve, and the quality of life for many people will be significantly enhanced. 3. The internet will be accessible through our minds. In 2030, the internet will be accessible through our minds. This will revolutionize communication, education, and work. We'll be able to access the internet anytime, anywhere, just by thinking about it. Students will be able to learn at their own pace, and workers will be able to collaborate on projects from anywhere in the world. This new level of accessibility will open up new possibilities for human achievement. Imagine being able to instantly access any information you need, or being able to communicate with anyone in the world without ever having to say a word. The potential is limitless. The internet of 2030 will be a powerful tool for humanity, and it will change the way we live and work in ways we can't even imagine. 2. We'll have cured most major diseases by 2030. By 2030, we will have cured most major diseases. This will be a result of better sanitation, improved nutrition, and the development of new and improved medications and treatments. Life expectancy will continue to increase, and people will enjoy longer and healthier lives. However, we will also face new challenges, such as the spread of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. In response, we will need to develop new ways to prevent and treat disease. Despite these challenges, 2030 will be a year of great progress in the fight against the disease. 1. People will live to be 150 years old. By 2030, people will be living to the ripe old age of 150. Thanks to advances in medical science, we will have a much better understanding of the human body and how to keep it healthy. We will also have access to powerful new treatments and technologies that can prolong our lifespans. As a result, life expectancy will continue to increase, and more people will reach the age of 100. Of course, living to such a ripe old age will come with its challenges. We will need to find ways to deal with an aging population, and we will need to adapt our lifestyles to accommodate our longer lifespans. But on the whole, living to 150 will be a wonderful gift that we give to ourselves. And it will be a gift that we can all enjoy for many years to come. Thank you for watching our video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever we post a new video. Have a wonderful day.